Hey, my name is Bobby Alberts, and I talk to y'all about an invitation that I received that completely changed the course of my life. It completely redirected every thought that I have and my whole grasp on what I thought reality was and what I thought that this life was. And an invitation did all that, and it changed my life. You know, at the gym, Christian and Chad inviting me to church and not really like writing my case about it and continuing to press it, but allowing me to pick their brain every time I wanted to over the course of 2 years. Anybody that knows anything about bodybuilding, you don't get big by letting people interrupt your workouts. So the fact that they were always willing to let me interrupt their workouts and not make me feel like an inconvenience when I had questions about the Lord or questions about, you know, anything about God and Jesus and the Bible or anything else, they were open to it, and they were always very receptive, and they treated me the way that we're called to treat people. Instead of just telling me about it, I saw them live it over the course of 2 years. I saw them continuously every day treat people the way that you would expect. Like if you saw Jesus out here, how would he treat these sinners? You know, like I was living in sin. I was living in my own filth, and they didn't treat me like that. They made me feel like I was a brother in Christ even though I wasn't yet. And Pastor Phil as well, he would invite me, but he wouldn't keep hammering me about it. But anytime I wanted to talk a little bit more about it, and intermittently, like ever so often, he would remind me that invitation was still extended. And not only was it extended, but it was desired that they wanted me to come to church. Every time I would start taking a different path than someone God had placed in my life to speak to me about him, he would bring another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And then it just, I was so surrounded that I couldn't help but love God, because why would he come after me like that, you know? I'm a nobody, you know? I was really taken aback by it, and I was thinking, whatever it is that they have that makes them act and treat people the way that they do and love people the way that they do, I want whatever that is.